Hey, beautiful. Good morning. I woke up way early this morning. Feeling like, I don't know, like life is about to get really good. And then I started recognizing these symptoms within myself of self-sabotage. And Spirit was telling me, are you really ready, Jenna, to be blessed in front of your enemies? Like the kind of blessing that doesn't stop. The obvious kind of blessing from the Lord that it won't stop. It'll just, keep going to a point where people make jokes about it, or they say, ugh, God, why her? And then I recognize this is a collective message just brewing, just waiting. Hello, my love. Look at you, gorgeous. Oh, Karishma. Hi, babe. My soul sister. Welcome, honey. Good morning. So there's a collective message in this, and I wanted to throw some cards to maybe figure out what that entails, these blessings coming in for the collective. It's beautiful. I mean, it's like I had to actually say, you know what? No wonder I wasn't accepting my manifestations and my blessings. I was so afraid that people could take it from me with evil eye. I was so afraid that if I were blessed in front of my real enemies, I mean people who want me dead kind of thing, right? Not just people who are just like, I don't know, it's a little weird, I gotta go. Nah, I'm talking people who want me dead. I thought that if you ever have blessings in front of people like that, I was like spiritual warfare, they could take it from you, evil eye, jealousy. So I always was believing that my blessings could be stripped from me, that what I love could be taken away from me. And, well, to be honest, I lived 34 years on this planet like that. Never wanted to even tell myself I was beautiful or special or smart, because I thought as soon as you say something like that, people oppose you at every turn and they say, no, she's plus size. There's no beauty there, right? Or you're not really that smart. You don't even have a college degree. Or what do you mean you're lovable? Nobody loves you. I thought that other people's outside interference and opinions could actually take away the confidence I just gave myself. So why even make yourself confident? Why even say things like you're gorgeous or divine and sexy and beautiful and abundant and rich and wealthy and spoiled? And why? Why say it? So truth be told, I actually thought that my abundance could be taken from me, and through the law of assumption, my assumption was proven correct. It could be taken from me. I thought it could, so therefore, it could. Now, just imagine having blessings restored 2.0, right? Going to a whole different timeline, nirvana, what people would call heaven on earth. Believing it's possible, right? Getting to taste the promised land again after having had it once, having seen it a couple times and then losing it. But this time, knowing full well that not only do you deserve it, but you've earned it. But by God's grace and God's mercy, were you allowed the opportunity to earn it? Do you know what I'm saying? Because really, we can't earn heaven. It is given. It's freely given. Love is freely given, so is abundance, right? It's a frequency. But I really do firmly believe that there are some that get to enjoy it more than others. I think that there are some that are chosen for that. And I see now that I am one of those people. But for a really long time, I knew I was chosen, but I didn't want to be. And I didn't care to have any of my blessings because it makes you a target. I didn't want to be a target. I didn't know how to energetically protect myself. I was afraid of death. I was afraid that my enemies could literally kill me. But I've already been dead. So I mean, what's that about? You know, like, what's the fear? It's like death has lost its sting. Like, if the spirit world can't protect me, then I don't really put much stock in the spirit world, do I? Then I shouldn't really be talking out of my ass telling people about the spirit world, should I? If I don't believe fully that I can be protected and my blessings are protected, then what am I doing talking about God so damn much? What am I doing telling people that abundance is easy and it can be had easily through just a shift of the mindset? Like, who am I to talk out of my ass then if the spirit world really can't come through for me and protect me, right? If there's a force greater than the one that is protecting me, especially Archangel Michael, also my twin flame, my higher self, a whole bunch of angels that protect me. Like, if there's something that can do damage more than those mighty angels protecting me, then, like, I'd like to know what it is. What other force is more powerful than love? Because, like, I'm worshiping the wrong God then. I'm worshiping the wrong deity. If we all thought love was the highest frequency, and there's something more potent than that, then I want to jump ship and leave love behind and go worship something more powerful. You know what I mean? So I was like, are you, like, really legit ready for twin flame union? Do you know what that means? Do you know what that's gonna mean? I remember when my twin and I were barely even talking, barely even friends, and we were in front of mutual friends, and I would hear gagging noises when he would flirt with me, or when I would flirt with him. I would hear people say, like, ugh, God, this is so annoying, I gotta go. And they would just leave. And before, I was just, like, so sensitive that I was like, oh, wow, well, maybe we should stop. Nah, maybe we should get louder with it. Love is an anti-parasitic. Girl, bye. Bye, Felicia. Thanks for never showing up again. Bye. If a love frequency can be held 24/7 between two people because they have purified themselves, made themselves ready for Christ consciousness in that way, the second coming of Christ, right? You purified yourself as the bride of Christ so that the true masculine energy of Christ can sustain within you energetically. 24/7, guys. People will just drop like flies. They'll have to leave. It's uncomfortable. They're just like, bleh. Like this girl was legit just giving vomiting noises. Like, why don't you guys just get a room already? My God. And I'm thinking to myself, is this third grade? Is this third grade? Are people really that allergic to love? Are people really, like, legit allergic to seeing people happy? Stay allergic, honey. Get a fucking Claritin. So Spirit this morning was asking me questions, like a test almost. As I was getting ready this morning, I heard, now tell us why, Jenna. Tell us why you didn't want blessings then. And when I was like, okay, well, see, I thought people could take them from me. I didn't want to see that sadness anymore. Why have a blessing right in front of your enemies if they can take it? So I was giving all this energy and a power to something external of me. These Felicias. No offense to any Felicia. That's actually a good-hearted, kind Samaritan. I love you, Felicia. But I was giving all of this power to an external nobody. Like just a jealous Julie. Also sorry to Julies. And because of that assumption that they could take it, they did. I made them God. Think about it. I made them, well, a deity in a way. Someone who could give only to take away. It's like the universe gives, right? But then the universe takes away. So I was basically creating a narcissistic God, a narcissistic universe. I was making God in my image in a way, in what I'd only ever seen of narcissists. A God that could give, but then immediately would take away. So everybody was like, yeah, love's the highest frequency. Love and rainbow farts, yeah. And I'm like, okay, but no. Like, God's an asshole, man. God's an asshole. He's gonna give to you, all right. Yeah, sure. He's gonna show you what the promised land is. He's gonna be like, hey, you want to win the lottery? Let's let you have it for 6 months and then rob you. So what's the point? What's the point in sharing, like, any love that you were giving to other people? Why give it to yourself? You're only gonna keep saying to yourself, you're abundant, you're beautiful, you're so special, you are worth so much. But like, okay, that's when the jealousy starts though. That's when the envy comes in. That's when evil eye fucking goes rampant. If you're just out there giving love to everybody else and not yourself, well, I mean, everybody leaves you alone. Which is a really, really, really shit thing to say, because for 34 years I didn't understand spiritual warfare and how to protect myself from evil eye, envy, and jealousy. And so everybody kept telling me, do you not see how beautiful you are? Do you not see what you're worth? Do you not see that? And I was like, no, I don't understand what you mean. But you're so beautiful. Have a great day, Martha. You're so blessed. I love you, and God bless you. And hello. So Spirit's message today is, ladies and gents, how many of you are actually ready? And I mean, no, I don't mean like a cliche question. I mean, how many of you are literally ready to be blessed in front of the enemies that at one time you thought it could actually like unalive you? Okay, like we're talking real enemies. I'm not playing around with just like some girl who's just like, yeah, get around. No, I'm talking about like people who honestly want you to shut the fuck up about what you know. Starseed. Okay. Are you ready to be blessed by knowing the secrets of the universe and using it to your advantage in front of everyone who really wishes that you'd shut up about the spiritual knowledge that you know? Because like whatever you know, you will be openly sharing with people, which is exactly how it should be. Knowledge should be free. We should be telling people this stuff, how to make their life easier, how to heal without any sort of, I'm not even going there with the big pharma thing, but we should be telling people this shit. We should be telling people how to manifest true love. We should be teaching it free of charge. Give it away. See, that's the difference now in winning the lottery, too. Like, if I were to win the lottery one day, which I will, just a matter of time, bet your bottom dollar, it's going to happen. And when it does, this time it's so different. This time it's like, I'm not going to hoard it like I would have before when I would have lost it in 6 months. Now I'll be like, I understand taxes. I'm going to pay taxes. I understand it's a service. It's a fee. It's a fee for playing in the matrix. It is a fee for having opposition. It is something you give, right? So that you can receive also and continue that energy flow. I'm not about to go hate Uncle Sam, although I do. I have a vitriol, hatred. I think that's what vitriol means. I act like I know what I'm talking about. Uncle Sam can really shove it, but it's a fee to play. So there is what, 80% of your your lottery winnings, right? And then there's like the donation part. Oh, okay, I get that. I get that. It would be amazing to go and bless people that need it right now. Look at the state of affairs the world's in right now. How amazing would it be to be just like, hey, can I pay like your rent today? Come on, that shit's fun. It's totally different than it would have been a year ago had I won the lottery. I was so afraid I could lose it that I never even wanted to have it. Which really, if you think about it, is ignorance, because I could have won the lottery. But I was so opposed to having something just to lose it. So again, same with love. Same with love. Why have an amazing, sexy boyfriend right on my arm, just like, gorgeous, right? Like looking like Tom Cruise, but without the Scientology cult kind of mentality. If you could have that and then lose it, what's the effing point? There isn't one. So don't manifest love. But I realized something today, guys. One, love is manifesting me. Love's the highest frequency of all. I am unconditional love. I am literally love incarnate. I'm beautiful. I'm divine. I'm perfect the way I am. And so I'm going to be getting that same love back, because that's what the universe believes, because I keep saying, look how gorgeous I am. Look how amazing I am. Some might call it narcissistic. I don't give a shit what some call it. I call it self-love. But again, you have got to ask yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, are you okay with the fact that your real true enemies, like the ones that despise you and used to be able to ruin your life, are now going to witness you make money, have love, travel, look youthful and radiant 24/7? Are you cool with people doing that? Looking at you every day get blessed. It's like, bruh, come at me though. If the worst that people can do is kill me, I'm fucking smooth sailing. Do what you're gonna do, honey. Whoever just showed up with really toxic energy, you can get the fuck lost. This is the difference now. I now understand energy exchange. I now understand how I give and receive, right? And anyone who has ill motives, ill intentions towards me, I feel that shit from miles away now, and so will you, Starseed. You feel the same way. You're an empath. You guys have to trust yourself that you know what the fuck you're talking about. If something feels off, it probably is. Whoever just showed up and you just sent something negative my way, or you don't like me, why the fuck are you watching? Go ahead and leave. Skedaddle out of here. Shoo shoo. Thank you so much. Archangel Michael, handle that, please. See, the difference now is you recognize other people don't want you to have blessings. You do. And the universe does, your partner does, the lottery company does, right? Right? And you can see spiritual warfare from a mile away. You can feel it. I just asked Archangel Michael in my head, please expose what negative energy I'm feeling. And intuitively, I've been recognizing my mom stuck in my live stream. She won't leave me alone. And as you guys know, whatever, she calls me baby girl. She used to all the time. And I don't know that person that just wrote that. But the very fact that I asked, show me who it is, and they said the word baby girl, really proves to me I got this down pat. I got it. I got it. That's it. Thank you very much. So this is it, guys. This is Spiritual Warfare 101. I hate to say it. I do. But at the end of the day, you have to really trust yourself. You have to realize that if you want the blessings, You're gonna have to risk something for it. And yeah, you're sticking your neck out a little bit. You're gonna be targeted, you know. You get the new place, you get that dream job, you get the twin flame union, you get the money, you get to make money doing what you love and loving what you do. I mean, that's you. You get that. You get that. But only if you say you want that. I mean, heaven is an option. Hell is too. You choose, not my problem. I'm going to choose my frequency. I'm going to vote with my consciousness. So today's message for this collective, beautiful, gorgeous message from the Holy Spirit. And I thank you, Divine. I thank you, thank you. Thank you, God, for the messages. Thank you, Lord, for protecting me. Thank you for keeping me safe today. Father God, Mother Goddess, I thank you. I want to thank you for the provisions that I know I'm about to receive, for doing readings today. Again, something I enjoy doing, that I know I'm allowed to do and I'm allowed to enjoy and I'm allowed to receive from, which is another thing that really did not ever happen for me for long in my livelihood. This was a way for me to make money and support myself, to escape narcissists and abusive, toxic families and husbands, right? And now all of a sudden, it halted last year and, you know, through the half of this year. And I was like, wait, I don't understand though. Nothing's changed. I mean, same card, same energy, same table, same everything, same client, same, right? But what changed was I was doing it out of fear now. Fear that if I don't do it, I'll starve to death. Fear that if I don't do it, I won't have a place to live. I wasn't doing it any longer out of love. I was doing it with the backing of fear. Like, the real true intention anymore was fear, running away from something instead of running towards something, right? If there's one thing I could have changed in starting my spiritual business, it would have been, instead of seeing it as a means to an end to run away from narcissists and demons that were stalking me for centuries and lifetimes and bajillions of eons, I would have probably just instead been like, you know what, how can I give love? I can give love by teaching every single client that comes to me, paying for a service. I could have told them how beautiful they are in every single reading. Instead of saying things like, well, you know, I'd be a little bit afraid of this if I were you, and you should probably watch out for it. I was in fear, leading others through fear, and then wondering why I didn't get blessed for it. The underlying theme here is, I was so scared every time I would receive money in front of people on my live stream, because my mom would sit here and send evil eye to me the whole time. She's very codependent on me. Can't stand that I'm getting away. Can't stand that I'm a successful businesswoman when she had many failed businesses. So I am trying now my best to revamp everything about my life, right? And in doing so, I'm getting these gorgeous messages from the divine, which I love relaying. I'm here for it, but it would be nice, I guess, to sometimes believe what I'm saying, because, you know, at rock bottom, sometimes you have to look in the 3D, the shit that you've created for the last 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 months, 2 to 3 years of all that negative programming. You have to look around and say, like, I feel like an imposter. I'm trying to tell people that love exists, money's a frequency and it's abundant, and this is my situation. So there's this aha moment that a lot of us get, starseeds at rock bottom. I'm talking about the remnant. I'm talking about the ones left behind. I'm talking about the real remnant church, okay? I'm talking about the ones really fucking stuck at rock bottom, who are God's people down here in the end of days, wondering how the fuck to get back home. That's the ones I'm talking to, okay? The ones that are castaways. But we cast away ourselves. We did it to ourselves. No one did this to us. The sooner you can realize that, the sooner you get out of victim mode, the sooner you get your fucking blessings, bro, because that's what you deserve. But you've got to be okay with the idea that right in front of your own enemies, including your own family, for me, it's my own mother, every time I would get a donation, I would wince. I'd be like, oh God, she's gonna be so mad. She's gonna be so literally abundance. People giving love to me. People trusting me, loving me. Their hard-earned dollars going to me. It would literally be associated with fear. So love converted into fear as soon as it hit me. It just fueled her more and more. She would sit there and watch my live stream. It would just fuel her over and over and over again. Very karmic. She's a very karmic narcissist in my life. And well, she's done for. I'm telling you that right now. She's out. She's out cold. My spirit team is not fucking around with my mother anymore. Absolutely done. Absolutely done. I don't know, but in the spirit world, her ass is grass. It's way over. It's way over. Every single ounce of negativity she sent me is going back tenfold to her. So she's done for. She's out. Like I'm never going to talk to her again. I don't have to lift a fucking finger. She's out. She's literally done for. I mean, people think that I'm playing around. That's a joke anymore. So one thing that I know a lot of readers experience, because you guys, I've been doing tarot on streams, on lives for 3 years in the public, getting paid for it publicly, out loud, in front of people, in broad daylight, right? And there's a lot of people that don't like that, because spiritual gifts and associating money with spiritual gifts, they somehow think that you getting paid for your services, your talents, your gifts, what God gave you, you have to do it for free. That's not a gift, that's a curse. Me living under a bridge? The fuck? These are psychic and spiritual gifts. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to give this shit away for free? Why? You don't go to a mechanic and get that shit for free. Why are you gonna come to a psychic who's giving energy for free? Make it make sense, right? So a lot of readers that I know are wanting to put themselves out there for spiritual business. I'm actually having some really great ideas and helping a lot of up-and-comers right now who are trying to launch their business online. I've got some really great ideas for you guys, business entrepreneurs. I'm not going to tell you yet, but yeah, Spirit's working on some things, okay? But I thought to myself, if every time I receive income, my mom sends these spiritual attacks, I don't want to be blessed anymore. Why be blessed if all I have to see is my own family hates me? Blessing equals curse. Make that make sense. Nobody wants that, right? So I threw it all away. I dwindled it all. I had abundance. I had structure. I had, heaven, nirvana. I got to know about what love is, what the frequency of abundance is. I got to learn that shit. I got to know how to get back into it. But then I also had to learn that it does not matter what other people think of you, even your own flesh and blood. She can go fuck herself. I'm never again, ever, and I mean in 1,000 million bajillion gazillion lifetimes, going to ever be associating with my mother. Ever again. And any flying monkeys that show up on my stream, hello, don't even tell her I said hi, because I literally don't give a shit. But you will be waking up to the fact that she's a narcissist very soon, okay? Reptilian kind of narcissist, okay? Once you realize it's all a game. To beat the game, you have to know you're in a game, honey. She's just a player, just an NPC, a non-playable character, right? Your enemies, they were there for your betterment. They were there for your entertainment. They were there for your enjoyment. They were there for your growth. You built them in your own mind, right? So while now I'm still seeing my mother in my mind's eye, she has a different role. I'm writing a different script now. The script is she's getting karma. And every single flying monkey around her, following me because of her, is about to see exactly who she is. The mask is falling. The mask is falling. And once that happens, these narcissists, they go to hell where they deserve to be, quite honestly. The real ones are exalted. Real recognizes real, okay? And the real ones get exalted. So, message from Spirit today, are you 100% ready to be blessed in front of your enemies? Now, I'm not talking the ones that are just like, ew, I gotta go, because I don't like what you're talking about. No, those aren't even enemies, honey. Those are just those are just Those are teddy bears. I'm talking about the ones that understand the laws of the universe as well, and now they work for dark forces. Are you okay with angering the wrong ones? You ain't shit. Boy, you ain't shit. No, the whole like you think you're powerful, you think you're like, come at me though. You guys haven't killed me yet. Died once, came back. I'll probably still do that shit for the next 50 years. And then I'll die, come back and try it all over again. Keep reliving, just popping up, just popping up, just popping up like weeds that you can't get rid of. Are you guys ready to be blessed continually every single day, 70,000 times a day with these huge miracles that other people ask themselves, wait a minute, did she sell her soul to the devil? How come she got that and I didn't? Because I want to golden goose and I want to know. How many enemies are you going to trigger in one day? Like, let's see, it is 8:29 in the morning and I've eaten about 16 demons for breakfast this morning. So, are you okay with triggering the wrong ones? Do you think that the wrong ones, these baddies, these spiritual baddies, who, yes, have awareness of the spiritual Hunger Games that we're in, but they work for the dark forces, do you really give them so much permission that you're willing to like sit out the game and not even bring in your abundance or your blessings? I mean, do you see the irony in that, guys? Oh, well, I just would rather not have any blessings because when I get them, someone's going to take them from me. Okay, so what you're actually afraid of is not having blessings. So ironically, you're already not getting blessings. And you know, like, it makes sense. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Nothing about this makes sense. So you are so afraid of something external being able to take something from you. Why? Because you have given that thing power. And if it can take it away from you, it means that you're really not that omnipotent as a creator of your own reality, are you? You're not really that powerful of a God. And ye are gods, don't you understand? So if you're giving your mom more power, or some YouTube comment troll more power than you give yourself and your blessings and your future, basically all you're doing is telling that person they are God and they can control your destiny and your fate. It's a sad reality that I had to learn today. It's like, Jesus, God Almighty. No wonder I didn't want to be blessed. I thought my enemies had more power over me than I do. And so they did, by association, naturally, by default. Thank you, I'm really good. So, yeah, guys, last message, I think, is just going to be, just basically realize that, whatever. Like, fuck it. You know, just fuck it, like royally. People think they can take your abundance from you because you're giving them permission to. Y'all can't take shit. You're gonna watch me be blessed in front of the divine. Like, you can call me a witch, you can call me a devil worshiper, you know what? You can convince yourself I sold my soul to Satan, that I'm Satan's mistress. Yeah, you know what you can also do? You can sit there and think that I work with alien forces so that they bring me abundance. You can do whatever you want, but you will be calling me blessed. You will be acknowledging that I obviously know what the fuck I'm doing if I can get myself out of bind like this, right? A loveless situation, kind of in a hermit box for the last 2 years. Not even a pet. I don't even have a hamster, bro. Right? Lost 175 pounds. Changed my life. Found confidence within myself. I will be a rags to riches story one day. You best believe that. I believe that. So you're going to be forced to believe that. So it's like I can already plan out my book title right now. I can already see it in my mind's eye. So you can call me a devil worshiper all you want, but you will be acknowledging the fact that there is a power that is giving me blessings in front of all my enemies. So it's lovely. What a lovely day. Happy morning. Monday morning. Love it. So, God's people, divine people, people of love, starseeds, the real ones, the real McCoys, okay? The ones that incarnated to get this shit handled. Listen, are you cool with knowing that you're in the Hunger Games and that there are opposing forces who are ultra powerful? I mean, the Hunger Games 2.0, Katniss and Peeta were not the only baddies anymore. The entire opposing, all the districts were victors. They'd all won before, which means they're hella powerful and smart and they know how to, you know what I mean? So, are you okay with knowing that these, well, so-called powerful people are gonna hate your guts? Because they hate you just for breathing, honey. You could be the juiciest peach in the world, and these people will be like, oh my god, go fuck yourself. But you'll still be peachy. Are you cool with that? Like, are you really, really cool with it, though? Are you really cool with it? Because for a second, like, Spirit had me in this, what is it? You know, when in the Matrix, when they get to go to that place, it's like that white room, right? And they can have like all this training and stuff. I got to go there in my mind's eye this morning. Spirit was like, okay, we're gonna do like a simulation training. How about you envision what it's like to be flirted with in front of all your enemies by the sexiest man that's ever walked the face of the earth, your twin flame? Why don't you imagine being told in front of everybody, damn, you fine. Right in front of them. Right in front of them. In front of everybody. Why don't you just imagine it? So I did. I imagined him like basically catcalling me and being like, damn, girl. Damn. Just damn. That's it. Right in front of every single person that hates us both. And it was like this training exercise that Spirit made me follow through on it. Spirit made me see like, okay, now I want you to imagine this enemy being like, you guys can go fuck yourselves. And starting like the secret coven, the secret cult that hates both of us. And then they send like all this psychic warfare, the spiritual evil eye to us and stuff. And I thought to myself, after the training, I thought to myself, dude, that's already happened. That legit already took place. This group that we're part of, about 10 people, when they heard him flirting with me, the queen bee left the chat, and she took 10 people with her. Like that, people just dropped like flies right out of the group. It's not YouTube, it's a different app, but it's just like this. It's a social app, right? It's kind of like Discord. And so she took 10 people out of the group at the same time. And we were just sitting there like, the fuck? All our friends were still there, mutual friends. And we were all just kind of like, there was crickets. So we're just like, wait, why'd everybody leave? We've never seen anything like that, right? She comes back an hour later, bro, an hour later. And she's like, sorry, guys. Everybody follows her back in, right? And she says right in front of her 10 coven mates, sorry, guys. We had to go bind some things. I was like, bitch, no. But see, the magic had already taken place. She literally used to be a practicing witch, or she says that she was a former practicing witch, but I'm like, bitch, that's some witchy bitch shit that you just did there. So I later on when the spell wore off, I was able to finally like confront her right in front of my twin, and I was like, listen here, Linda. Actually, I don't think that's her name. I'm not sure what her name is. Witchy bitch, I think. I was like, listen, remember a few weeks ago when you literally hexed me? Yeah, I'm gonna ask that you never do that again. She was like, oh, well, it says in the Bible to find your enemies or some shit like that. So she basically doubled down on like being a witch bitch. And I was like, wow, so you're using the Bible and religion and your God to do so, man. You're twisted as fuck. But anyway, everybody already saw it. So this morning when Spirit was like, correct, Jenna, this already happened. You already got a blessing. And then you put so much stock in the curse itself. You put so much weight into the whole fact that, oh, like your enemies can cast a spell on you. It already happened. Don't you see? You already fucking saw it, broke it, called it out afterwards when your throat chakra wasn't blocked, and literally cast that woman out of your circle, your life. Like you called her out and she got judgment for that. Last I knew, she was in the Satan group that I went and visited once. Actually, a couple times. They literally worship Satan there, and I wanted to learn more about it. She's in there. I was like, no shit, man. No. Dude, it's so great. It's so great. Anyway, point is, this morning when they had me do this simulation, they're like doing this walkthrough with me, my spirit guides, right? They're like, you get it now. You get it now. People already fucking hate you. Okay? Powerful witches already fucking tried it, Jenna. Like, what are you so afraid of? I don't know. I can't answer that question anymore because I don't think I'm afraid anymore. So, point is, guys, I was blessed already. And I cast away my blessings because I thought people outside of me had more power than I have. Oh my God, that's stupid. I'm so dumb. No, I thought this witch bitch had more power. I gave her power. It's not the curse itself, but the power you give the curse. You know what I'm saying? I gave her so much fucking power. Snore fest. Like, bitch, you're gonna have to try harder than that, okay? It didn't work for very long. So actually, once I think my twin and I both saw it, I think that's when we realized we're about to end some karmic shit in our life that has been there in our relationship, in our twin flame union for lifetimes. It's done. Like, we're ending that shit, squashing it. Like, I don't care how many people have to leave our lives. We've both agreed that, like, if you're toxic as fuck, get out of here. We don't care. We literally don't care. Friends, family, viewers, I don't give a shit. Bye. We don't give a shit. What we care about is love. What we care about is divine. What we care about is life purpose, mission, healing. That's it. That's it. And that's the beauty of this is you realize you've already been hated. And you're still standing. Sure. You know, I do read for a lot of, I channel for a lot of people who are starseeds, and you guys like me. You're just, kind of hermits, and, if you look at the 3D world, yeah, it looks like shit right now in your reality. Sure. Okay. Doesn't mean it's going to stay there. It means that is a culmination. Your direct resulting 3D reality is a culmination of everybody else's hatred for you that you influenced, you fed into. Start today, start something new. Start beautiful new beginnings by saying something like, I get what I want. I'm the most powerful thing in my own reality. I literally create with my thoughts, and I'm perfect and worthy, and I get everything I've ever wanted, period. That's it. Now believe it. Because saying it is one thing. You don't even really have to believe affirmations to get what you want. You don't have to believe shit. You just have to say it. You have to program your subconscious mind enough with repetition. But it does help to believe it. So the problem with evil eye and jealousy is that if you really do believe that you are worthy of more, people are not going to really approve of that. They're not going to really love that you think you're worthy of more. Doesn't matter, believe it anyway. I am such a beautiful person. Like, no joke, I'm stunning. Look, people are dropping like flies. Let them leave. Let them leave. Keep saying it to a point where everybody drops like flies. Just bye. Bye. In the spirit, your self-confidence, your aura, the more you talk to yourself like this, like it is letting people know energetically, spiritually, you're slaying them in the spirit, honey. Keep doing it, right? Keep saying things like, I am absolutely beautiful. Who are you? Sorry, did you pay for a reading? Because I just don't know. Did you? Go ahead and comment. Yeah. Anyway, just let them drop like flies. Bye. I don't care if I'm down to 0 people, a goose egg. I will channel for myself then. I will tell myself every single day in the mirror, like, damn. 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 I do not care how many people agree with me that I'm amazing. I am amazing. I'm beyond worthy. Oh my God, I've been beyond worthy my whole life. From the second I was born, I was so worthy of love. From the second you were born, you were so... I don't give a shit if you're homeless. I don't give a shit if you live in your car. I don't give a shit if you have $12 to your name. I don't give a motherfucking flying flip if you have 1 pair of shoes and 2 shirts. I don't care if you were in jail before. I don't care if you were a drug addict before. Shit, I don't give a shit. The spirit world doesn't care either. You're unconditionally loved, just as you are. Right now. Perfect. Perfect. Right now. Not in 30 pounds, not in a tummy tuck, not when you have more subscribers. No, you're beautiful right now. Let everybody leave, honey. Let every single person see their way out, including entitled people. Any reading for me? Can you not see I'm channeling? Any reading for me? Did you pay for one? Because I'm pretty sure the title says paid readings. Okay. So if you didn't pay for one, then the answer is absolutely no. There's no reading for you. And even if you did pay for one, I doubt you did, I will be refunding your money. Anyway, once you guys realize that it doesn't matter any longer what others think of you, it matters what you think of you and what God thinks of you, and that's it. Because you and God are the same. Just like Jesus and the Father are one, you and the Father are one. You are God. That's the whole point. Once you realize that, it's game over, honey. It's game over. Anything external of you can't steal from you unless you allow them to. You're not going to take my happiness. If I want to be flirted with by the sexiest twin flame on the planet, I certainly will be. Okay. He will be telling me every day that he worships me. And I will love it. And I'll be like, yeah, damn straight. I'm a goddess. That's what I deserve. Anybody that's got a problem with it, they can just click off. Unsubscribe. It's as easy as that. So once you get to this point of rock bottom, starseeds, I mean, I'd love to tell you that rock bottom isn't necessary, but it is crucial. Until you have nothing to lose, really. So you have to have nothing. You have to go to the very, 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 very depths of hell where there's nothing and no one except you and the good Lord. And once you see that you and the good Lord is really all you needed the whole time. I don't give a shit if satanic worshipers disguised as Christians come at me with spell work. They use the Bible just like a spell book anymore. I mean, she was legit telling me like, well, this is biblical and I'm going to do it. Bitch, I'd like to see you try. Like you couldn't even do it the first time. Like now I'm on to you. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I gave more power to this woman, her 10 coven cult followers, and the good old Bible, the Bible, aka a spell book. right? I gave so much power to her that it's like I can't blame her. Shit, if I had that much power too, I don't know, I probably would have done the same thing. I don't know. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I'm actually a good-hearted person, so I wouldn't have done that. But I gave her that power. Stop giving your enemies this fucking power, guys. Oh, well, like, they might come after me, you know, me and my twin flame. When we do our mission, they're probably going to come after me. And if I have the lottery, they're going to come after me then. If I look really, really nice, you know, people are going to judge me. And if I do, okay. You're giving everybody else external of you more power because you still believe that there are people external of you. You still think there's something external, that there's a God out there. You really do still believe, though, that there is a God out there. So you just go ahead, you just go right ahead, honey, and you keep giving your power to an external God, right? Some source, some deity in the sky that you can't even tell me what he looks like. You go ahead and you keep giving that person power, and then when he strips you of any blessings you have, you go ahead and you blame him, okay? I'm tired of it. If I get stripped of my blessings, I'm going to blame me. If I get blessings, I'm going to blame me. If I lose them, I'm going to blame me. And if I get them again, I'm going to thank me. And a lot of people might see that as narcissistic, vain worship. I don't give a shit what you say. It's just the truth. I'm looking for what? Some guy in the sky. An external source, an external deity, because that's what religion taught me. I was raised Pentecostal. Like, we all had to learn that God was like some guy in the sky who's just like, bippity boppity boo. I like that, but I don't like you. Like, okay. So because of that, I always thought he was like a narcissist, you know. He was going to give to me, but then he was certainly going to take it away. And you know who he was going to send? His little devil minions. Any witch bitch from Texas, he was going to send my way, and she was going to be like, bippity boppity boo. You don't deserve that, because I say you don't. I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't even know that girl's name. No joke. I don't know that chick's name. The one that bound me and my twin from speaking in that group. I mean, she cast a curse on both of us with 10 people. I was like, who are you? I don't even know you. Yet I gave her all that power for about 2 months. 2 months we were both silenced in there. We both had our arms tied. Well, he couldn't do anything. He couldn't defend me. Like, he's the owner of the channel and he couldn't even defend me. And then I was over here on my channel and I couldn't even defend myself against any sort of psychic event that was taking place either. I gave so much power to a fucking curse, man. One of the things that really I needed to process was the fact that I believed her when she said, well, my Bible says I should do it. My God says I should do it. And my whole like Pentecostal cult days, it triggered me. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. It does say that in the Bible, doesn't it? And your God is the end all be all. So you're right. You're right. You really should hex me. Yeah. You really should put me in my place. Because that's what Yahweh says. Yahweh. No way. You're not going to do that shit again. Anyway, so like she then was like, well, I'm going to double down on it. I'm going to be like, well, it tells me to in the Bible. It says to bind the things that you don't want or your enemies or some shit. I'm like, all right, you couldn't do it the first time, Felicia, but you go ahead and you try again, sweetheart. You might need a few more members. You only got 10. Look, guys, if you are going to do this, be about it. People will not like that you're confident now. People will not like that you double down on you and that you consistently every day 24/7 say, nope, I'm the shit. Nope, I'm the shit. Because you know what they're going to call you? Narcissistic. They're going to call you vain. They're going to call you idol worshiper. They're going to call you self-inflated, whatever. Society was programmed to treat you like that on purpose, right? Confident people were not allowed to be confident for very long in a fallen world. You're allowed to be confident. What's wrong with being confident? Hey, Focused, are you still in here? Da-da-da, what's wrong with being... Nothing. What's wrong with being confident? Absolutely nothing. So, if you guys want your blessings and you want them to sustain themselves and you want them to continue on, please recognize that you, my friend, are the one keeping you from that blessing. No one else. Stop looking to an external God. Stop. Okay, or if you want to continue looking to an external God, totally cool. Tell me what he looks like. Share with the class. What's his beard look like? Where does he sit? Which cloud does he reside on? Go ahead and tell me what God looks like. The one giving you all the blessings. Go ahead and tell me what's his face like? What's he look like? You're giving your power to an external source, not realizing the divinity is within you. Jesus was saying it all along, man. He was saying, heaven is within you. Why the fuck are you looking external? I mean, he didn't say it in quite that language, but he was basically implying it. When he flipped the tables, I basically imagine Jesus saying, fuck you. Yeah, that's what I think. That's ad-libbed, though. That's not in the Bible, but I ad-libbed it. So yeah, Jesus was basically saying, if heaven is within you, right? Didn't he also say, if they say, look here, look there, there's heaven, do not listen to them. The kingdom of God is within you. The kingdom of God, that's God's kingdom. That's the cloud that he resides on, is within you. It's not something external, so stop fucking looking out there. Giving so much power to the people that are just miserable in their life, whatever. Let them stay miserable until you create new scripts for them. Manifesting new versions of these people. They're no longer miserable. Now they're excited to see you and your twin together. Now they're excited. Now they tell you things like, congratulations on your lottery win. That's amazing. You won the lottery? I'd love to know how. That's so great. Wait until you get to the promised land where everybody's super happy for you. Right now you're still in hell on earth. Right? Stop giving your power away to external sources. You still don't know that ye are gods. You don't know how really powerful you are. You don't know yet because you think somebody could take that love away from you. But one of the biggest things for me was that I would manifest twin flame union. Like for real, as a manifester, that's not even hard. Twin flame union. What? Like it's hard? It's not hard. It's not hard because I am the frequency of love. I am love. I channel love 24/7. It's not hard. I just was blocking myself intentionally because I thought that he could be taken from me. I was so worried some girl would come by and be like, wow, her? Really? I'm a fucking model. You should choose me instead. And then he'd, dude, like that, just leave. Now that I know that in my reality, I would have created that third party, I also know what he would say in my own script. He'd be like, no thanks. I'm not really even interested. I just want Jenna and that's it, 24/7. Thank you. Have a good one. Congratulations on being a model though. That's amazing. But no thank you. Because I know that I'm God and I stand in that power. I know that I am God. Do you know that you are God? Then why are you making your enemies God over you? Are you ready to be blessed in front of your enemies? Prove it. Start getting blessed. Allow the blessings to come in from the Holy Spirit. Period. I don't care how many people drop like flies out of my life. Like I've literally told Spirit this several times. If I lose every single subscriber, every single Patreon, every single friend, everything, literally, and all I have is a goose egg to preach to, all I have is a goose egg to talk to in a day, 0 people, I'm still the shit. I'm still worthy of so much. If I live under a bridge with $0 in my bank account, I am still worth so much unconditional love. It's like sometimes it's really sad, but it takes poverty living in a very, really shady ass neighborhood for 2 years It takes like that kind of low, like starvation kind of low, to a point where you see that no one really has your best interest but you and God. But why did you ever think you needed someone external with you? Well, religion taught you that you did. That's what religion taught. But what did Jesus teach? Religion taught one thing. Jesus, my homeboy, my home skillet, he definitely taught me something else. He was teaching me all along, go within, Jenna. Go within. That's where I met him 11 years ago. I didn't find God in a church. I didn't find Jesus in a church. I was meditating when I had an out-of-body experience and I met a being of light. No joke. That happened 11 years ago. I didn't see him in a church. Shit. All I saw in a church was devil worship, to be completely real. So Jesus was saying all along, guys, heaven is within you. Why the fuck are you looking external then? Why are you looking at the 3D? Are you going to like extract some sort of hope from poverty? Are you going to somehow see that the eviction notice and be like, oh, yay, thank you, God. It's my deity. It's what I worship. No, you're going to be stressed the hell out. You have to go within and see heaven there first before you get it on earth. Heaven on earth. You're not taking earth to heaven. You're bringing heaven to earth. Your 3D reality is but a byproduct of what you already see in your head. So yeah, I told Spirit, like, hey, if I go down to 0 subscribers, it's totally cool. Do it. I dare you. And I've challenged the universe several times with this. I was like, do it. Have people leave. And it sometimes does happen. Like when I go through a huge growth spurt, spiritually speaking, people drop like flies and they unsubscribe to me. And it's like, it's an honor. When it happens, I'm like, yes. Tomorrow some amazing shit's gonna go down. Like I'm gonna have an amazing day tomorrow. Like the more I lose after going through a spiritual awakening, and this could happen several times a month, like going through a shift in a month, the following week is just like heaven on earth. It's bliss. But people need to leave. You don't like me. You never liked me. Bye. Out you go. Unsubscribe. Thanks so much. So I'm getting to a point now where it's like, go ahead and leave. Thanks for doing me the favor. Like, I don't have to boot you. I don't have to delete you. It's so easy this way. I've got shit to do, honey. I don't want to go through and delete every single person that ever shows up on my live stream. Just leave. Your frequency is making them leave. Your frequency on the planet right now, Starseed, and you waking up and knowing that you are the Christ, I'm telling you. These dark forces, demons, archons, whatever you call them, these nefarious fucking gremlin, goblin looking pieces of work, they can't stay. They knew this all along. That's why they were trying to bind you. They can't stay. So that instance of the girl who was binding me with magic, she only admitted that she was a witch 2 months later when I finally broke the curse. I called her out right in front of my twin flame. He was sitting there listening. And I called her out. I was like, hey, you remember when you cast a spell on me 2 months ago with like 10 of your closest fucking stupid friends? And she's like, oh yeah, I remember that. I was like, listen, lady, the problem is, I know witchcraft though. And she's like, yeah, so do I. I was a practicing witch. And I'm thinking to myself, honey, you just cast a hex on me. You're still a practicing witch. You're just using religion and the Bible as your spell book, as your authority, as your power, as your, you know what I'm saying? So only when I broke the curse, and it took about 2 months for me to like energetically cleanse and figure out what was happening to me. Once my throat chakra was finally unbound, I could finally call her out, and she admitted it in front of everybody. She admitted it in front of like 25 people. She's like, yeah, well, I used to be a practicing witch. No, honey. No. you're still a witch. like you just switched teams. So anyway, now is the time, Starseed, for you to recognize at rock bottom when there is nothing and no one there but you. Realize that it's always been you all along. You're the one giving them power. You're the one creating a script for them. Okay, so-and-so will have strong superpowers and she will use the Bible as a weapon and she will hurt me and this is great and perfect. And then boom, you've made a script for your enemies. Rewrite that shit. Now she literally admits out loud that she's an idiot and she's a fool. And everybody sees that she tried to hex me and she failed. And she says, I can't believe I did that. I'm so sorry. Perfect. I just rewrote the script. The universe believes me because I believe that script. I believe that the reality I just created is just as real as the reality I already created. Right? Anyway, I'm not going to go much longer. I have to pee. But this has been great. Fun times. I just want to see if we have any cards to throw. Let's throw some cards. Holy Spirit, is there anything else? I don't think so. I'm also getting tired of reading for people. I'm getting tired of reading cards for people that don't listen. I'm just like, oh God. I don't care. I'm just reading for me now. That's once you realize that you are the all, you are it. You are the collective. You are the high priestess of the collective that's you're tuned into. It's like read for you now. I'm done giving energy to the 3D reality. I'm giving energy to I'm giving more to God. What is God? And Caesar, what is Caesar's? Caesar doesn't really own shit. So the 3D reality, I'm not giving much of anything to the 3D reality anymore. Caesar can fuck himself. Let's get a message here. Good morning, guys. Hope you're having a great day. I know I am. I feel liberated. I feel free indeed. I feel like Christ has died for me. And then he rose again. The death part's great, right? Not really. Not really. It's the resurrection that was really... Oh, stop. I have chills. I have chills. Judgment. The resurrection. Oh my God. No. I swear to everything. I didn't see that card. I didn't see that card. Ooh. I have goosebumps. Can you see? I doubt it. Guys, I have goosebumps right now. Oh my God. I said the resurrection, bitch. Look. It's the resurrection that matters. The death, that was glorified. We've got how many? A gajillion, bajillion crucifixes all across the world. Right? A graven image of some dude dead on a cross. We talk all the time about the blood ritualistic sacrifice. Human sacrifice. We talk about it all the time. It's disturbing and it's a fucking cult. But you know what? Whatever. Because it's so common. Everybody's just like, oh yeah, well, like, that's a thing. We're going to talk about, like, the blood of someone and it washing over me. That's gross. Yeah? That's disturbing. What I'm going to talk about instead is how Christ rises. How he never dies because he's God. He didn't die, bro. It was a fake, a head fake. Okay. Fake news. He's a God. So, like, you didn't do shit, okay? You thought you did. But you really didn't. You really need to try a little bit harder, honey, with that witchcraft called Christianity. So anyway, Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're going to need to try a little bit harder. The whole point is not Jesus dying. The whole point was Jesus returning from the dead. But go ahead and worship your little crucifix. Go ahead and look at the little wooden cross that you bought at a souvenir shop. You go ahead and you look at that every day, yeah? You look at it and you think about idolizing a man. because you are utilizing idol worship. You are literally worshiping man. A dude 2,000 years ago that you don't even know. You claim you know him. You don't know shit about him. You don't even know what race he was, what ethnicity he was. You don't know. But you want to sit here and tell me that I'm going to hell because I choose to not believe that? You don't even know who wrote the Bible, bro. How many men wrote the Bible? You don't know. You bought it at Target. So yeah, the whole like blood ritualistic human sacrifice thing, I'm just kind of over it, you know what I mean? I'm just like, no thanks. Sign me out. I'm gonna worship real God. I'm gonna worship the real, true, divine, living God. I'm gonna worship the real one. Look at this, Page of Wands. This is the prophet for me. See, and I've been telling people this for 11 years. I just didn't do so with an emphasis on fuck yourself. Now, energetically speaking, when people come at me, my energy is so powerful that it's like returning all of that evil back to you. It's yours, not mine. I didn't think that I could speak like this in front of my enemies because I thought my enemies had more power than the divine. Like, riddle me that. I'm an earth angel. I'm here to talk about this shit. I'm here to really, really lay it down and lay it thick, okay? And this right here is Archangel Michael. Actually, this is Gabriel. No, wait, it's Michael. Which one are you? I think Gabriel. I'm not sure. Not sure. But anyway, point is, guys, I don't care. Oh my God. You know, I said that and it went down a goose egg. 0 people in here. Look at this, Ace of Wands. And what I'm telling you right now is if you speak boldly like this, 0 people hear me talk right now. It says 0 people. 0. And I have to pee, so I might pee while there's 0 people here and then I'll come back and there will be a new fresh group of people. This is so beautiful. Spirit, thank you so much. Really, really, thank you for the 0. Thank you for the goose egg. Thank you for people not being able to understand or comprehend what I'm talking about and just leaving. Thank you. Now I can bring in the real ones. Right, guys? It's time that you bring in the real. The real will recognize real. Yep. 8 of Swords reversed. Those who are not afraid. The 8 of Swords is about fear, being bound, being tied up, right? You want to meet other fearless people. You need to be fearless, right? Very soon, people are going to come in and they're going to be completely different. But what I just said and channeled for an hour is, are you okay with going down to nothing? 0 people supporting you. 8 billion people hating you. Because you stand in truth? Because other people don't like the truth, they're going to leave. Let them leave. You will find the real ones. And the only way you're gonna find the real ones is if you leave behind the fake ones. Let them leave. Let them leave. I feel so much better right now. Truth be told, I feel really good right now. Well, I'll feel better when I pee. I gotta pee. So yeah, this is like the best day ever because I literally willed this. That I think is part of the message. I was channeling about how I told Spirit, like, send it down to 0. I don't care. I want everybody out of my life that doesn't approve of me. Everybody that doesn't love me. Everybody that's a fake. Everybody that's really living in fear too. They live in that frequency. Let them stay there. I'm done. And ironically enough, this is the first live stream I've ever had 0 people. I mean, well, not maybe, yeah, no, in a while. Bye. It feels so good. There's no other energies influencing me. There's no one interrupting me. It's so beautiful because it's like, this is a crucial moment for me in my life. I think that right now I'm seeing what this really means, what this really truly means. And again, the Ace of Wands, right after everybody left and there was 0 people, the Ace of Wands was showing like a new collective about to show up for me. Fearless warriors, people who fucking get it. They get it. They don't live in fear. I don't live in fear. I don't stay there. So why should I be attracting people who still live there? Anyone who just left when I was channeling a very, well, personal message about Christianity for me, what I think it means. You might still believe in religion. That's fine. I'm glad I see the truth for what it is. I don't believe like everybody else does. And I think I've shied away from speaking about that truth for a really long time. The Ten of Swords, wow. It's like over. It's over, yeah. This is so beautiful. Spirit, what is happening right now in this situation? The Ten of Swords, please. Strength. I'm seeing my strength worries people. It makes people think I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. People start thinking, like, when you speak like that, they don't want to be associated with you. Oh, well. Don't be associated with me. I'd rather be associated with truth, and I'd rather be on my own, speaking boldly, than to ever be around people who, man, still live in a fear frequency. And that was one thing I was so afraid of, is like clearing out these energetic, well, people that, whatever, don't agree with my beliefs, don't agree with where I stand. It's cool. I used to be so afraid that I would get backlash and I'd hear things like, wow, she's just gone crazy. She opposes religion at all costs, and she's just so weird. And she, you know, I used to care. Hell yeah, I oppose religion. I think religion is made from the devil. I think it's true devil worship. What's coming in next for me, please, Holy Spirit? Oh, yes. 4 of Wands, bitch, yes. There it is. There it is. True twin flame union. I'm telling you. The real McCoy. The real deal. Harmony. I heard harmony amidst friends. Real friends. The ones that get it. Tired of giving my energy. Look, I'm holding back. 4 of Pentacles. I'm done. I'm done giving to people that live in fear. Like, you reside in fear. You think an external God has power and control over you. You don't like the fact that when I say things like Jesus being worshipped on a cross, it's basically you using idol worship and worshiping a false idol, like an engraven image. Yeah, a graven image. Blood ritualistic sacrifice, bro. You're eating a cracker and drinking grape juice from a thimble. It's literally replicating cannibalism. You're telling me that shit's normal? And you're telling me I'm in a cult? Like, okay, absolutely not. So yeah, once I started speaking like that, everybody left. Bye. Good riddance. You don't really will stand where I stand, and that's okay. I've seen more than most have in the religious sphere. And then in the spiritual world too, here on YouTube, and for 3 years with witchcraft and stuff, I've seen things. Not a lot of people are going to be able to withstand that frequency of like, I'm going to call it like it is. You still worship the devil and you call him Jesus. You call him God. It's a man. You're worshiping a man from 2,000 years ago that you don't even know. That's man worship. That's worshiping the mankind. That's idol worship. How does it make you feel? Are you happy? I mean, really, truly, is that guy 2,000 years ago, how is he healing you? Are you happy? How's your marriage? How's your money? You know what I mean? Like, we keep worshiping this like outside external energy, external God, a deity, a guy in the sky, and then we're like, oh yeah, well he saved my life because he's dead on a piece of wood. Honey, he's not dead. Jesus isn't dead. The Christ is not dead. The Christ can't die. Christ is eternal. Christ is God. What's coming in for me now, please, Spirit? Six of Swords. Ooh, I love it. Damn. This looks really good. This looks really good for people like me who are just so fed up with being told that, like, if you oppose the greatest lie ever told, like if you oppose the system, that you're the bad one. You're the bad. No. You could tell me every single day the sky is, green. It's blue. Just because you think that it's green doesn't mean I'm going to agree with you. This is a cult. Religious indoctrination, Christianity, is a cult. The big three, Catholicism, Christianity, and Islam, all of it, a cult. When you look to an outside external source and you don't look within, you're not finding shit. The only thing you're seeing is a 3D reality that you already built for yourself. Purgatory. And there's nothing but sadness there. Tell me more about this Four of Wands, please, Holy Spirit. Page of Cups. What's that? Ooh, the Empress. Yes. Yes. There are going to be so many who agree very soon with where I stand with religion. There's going to be fearless warriors who come to me soon. I'm so here for it. If when I started channeling about how religion is evil, my own personal opinion about how Christianity is a cult. As a girl who survived a cult, by the way, and everybody left and all, even friends that have been on my channel for months, siphoning energy from me, literally being here for months and months and months, left. It's like, let them. Gotta let them go, guys. Don't be attached to these people. Don't be attached, because you're gonna have a new crew come in, a new type of person, a new type of collective, a new type of partner, a new type of everything. And you can't be afraid. You have to be fearless. This is the Hunger Games, right? We're in the Hunger Games, man. I'm here for it. I can't wait to see what happens soon. The Lovers, yeah. You worship a God that's outside of you. I don't. Anybody who got triggered with that statement, it's because you still worship a God that's outside of you. The ones that know that God is inside of you, you wouldn't get triggered by that statement. amazing. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you. It's a really good day. There's so much good news about to happen in my life. I feel like I could cry. God loves me so fucking much. I just love it. So weird. I think most people would probably complain about something like 0 people in my live stream. Like everybody just leaving, I think most people would complain. But it was like, I just witnessed something so glorious. I was literally slamming Christianity, calling it idol worship, worshiping a crucifix, worshiping a piece of fucking wood, and replicating cannibalism. And people just dropped like flies right up out of here. And it's like the most glorious day of my life. People that I had for a really long time supported energetically. It's just so weird that I'm happier now than I ever was. Like, it's so weird. It's the same with me being in hermit mode and being at like the edge of the world, you know, by myself. Most people would probably see that as like a pathetic attempt at life. I don't know. I see it as the best thing I've ever done for myself. I'm just saying, like, I really am so different. I'm never going to fit in with normal people, like the normies, muggles, people that are just, I never will, you know? And I'm finally okay with that. Whatever, get triggered. You worship a dude that you claim died 2,000 years ago, and you don't even really know what race or ethnicity he is. And then you worship the Bible, and you don't even know who the fuck wrote it. You bought it at Target. An edited version, by the way. Oh, and then an edited version on top of that. And then it's edited for hundreds of years. So you know what? One day, I'm going to meet the real ones. The ones that are like, you know what? She's speaking truth. She's speaking sense. I can't even be around people who are religious anymore. I can't. And same with rigidity and witchcraft too, or like tarot and divination, and the way that people are just like, well, it's got to be like this, and this is how you do it. And you do it like that. It's like, nah, bro. You don't have to do it anyway. You do it the way you want to do it. Manifest the way you want to manifest. Do spells the way you want to do spells. We've taken freedom away from society. We, as very powerful creators in the universe, we manifested realities, and then we kept ourselves so limited and small. I've outgrown the aquarium. I'm the biggest fish in the small aquarium anymore. And I really don't care to be there ever again. I want to go, oh my God, on the split, look at that, a fish, no shit. I want to go right into the fucking ocean. Yeah, there are sharks there, and barracudas, and, you know, jellyfish and stuff that can hurt you, but you know what? There's a lot more room there. The aquarium is boring. I don't want to be there anymore. There's a lot of people that have been sustained on my energy in my live streams. I just found out I have 0 friends. I had people who were in here literally calling me friend for months. As much as it hurts, it doesn't really. Not anymore. It's like good riddance. You've been watching me for months. And the frequency shifted when I started speaking my truth about what I think religion is. I started being very powerful and very confident in my own energy, and people just dropped like flies. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for proving to me now, before I actually had an abundance of things come in, that you are not welcome in my energy. You are not welcome to take from me anymore. Energetically speaking, karmically speaking, you were just a moocher. I'm a giver, and you are just taking. Ace of Pentacles. I'm done. And I know there's, look at this, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I know there's going to be new people coming in. I know it. The real ones. The ones who also survived a cult. The ones who also think religion is blood ritualistic human sacrifice. Like, come on. Like, look who fucking runs the church. Look. Whatevs. Enemies in high places. You're really doing it if you got enemies in high places. If you got people who are targeting you, scouting you out, you are really, really doing it. I'm an earth angel. Like, I can't even be in an aquarium anymore. I need to be in a pond or an ocean. It's just like, kill me then. Come at me then. Like, going up against the big three, Catholicism, Islam, and Christianity, okay, come at me. Fucking dare you. Like, do it then. Do it then. It's like the most powerful, liberating day of my life, I think. I'm truly free. I feel really, truly free. That goose egg, everybody leaving, they dropped like flies when I started talking about religion and what I believe religion to be. Everybody left. 0 people. It's a gift. I see it as a blessing. I do. I see that as a blessing. What's coming in for me, please, Spirit? Judgment. Ooh, girl, resurrection vibes here. Love it. What's coming in? 4 of Pentacles and the Empress and the 10 of Pentacles. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not giving shit to anybody anymore. Like you really did not ever value the truth that I was preaching for years and years. Sometimes you got to get really loud and rowdy to find out who your friends are. All my friends are religious. Or the opposite, just so religiously anti-religion that like they don't even love people that are in religion. You can love people that are in religion. You can love people that have been brainwashed. You can love people in a cult. But then there are those on the other side of the spectrum that are just so compulsive and overly controlling in their own right, spiritually speaking, that they try to oppress and hurt those, target those that are in religion. Like, people are not the problem. Societal structures that are crumbling are the problem. Religion never really got us anywhere as a society. It got us all brainwashed into thinking some external guy in the sky is going to bless you. But is he though? And is he only blessing you because you put 10% in the plate that week? And then where's he going to send your ass if you don't? I'll tell you from personal experience, when I was in an Assembly of God, a Pentecostal cult. My grandparents ran the church, and I'm telling you, I know all too well where you go if you oppose the church. You walk your happy hiney right on over into hell. And then you stay there and you burn for eternity because some dude who has a degree that he bought online, that he put in a glass frame behind the pulpit, told you so. He's like, yeah, I say so. Your ass is grass. You're going to hell because you don't want to be in church. Okay, sign me up. I'll see you there. And because I know magic, now it's a double-edged sword too. It's like, okay, so now I'm even more damned for eternal damnation. Like, because I know magic. Because I practice divination. Come on. Come on. Take that book and shove it. You don't even know who wrote it. You don't even know how many people wrote it. You don't know. People can't tell me. You could tell me that you bought it at Target. That's all you can tell me. I'm learning so much about myself these last 2 days. Like who I really am. Who I really am. I'm so tired of playing it small. I'm so tired of people who play it small. What do you have to lose? Your life? You already lost your life. We already lost our lives. We already died. We already died to self. We already went through ego death. Death has lost its sting. So what? Conflict comes up. People don't like that you're happy. People don't like that you talk like this. People don't like that you're in love with your twin flame. People don't like that you are a successful business owner. People don't like blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. What do you like? I know what I like. I like radical self-acceptance. That's what I like. I don't like to drink Kool-Aid. I do not like the idea of worshiping a piece of wood. You're literally telling that piece of wood, like, oh, I worship you, or you've created Jesus in your mind, like he's a dude, he's a man, and you're literally worshiping false idols. Totally cool, have fun, but just understand that people like me, who understand that the kingdom of God is within us, and we are legit gods, we are gods, ye are gods. Whatever, man. Whatever. Just sit your happy hiney down and stop leading God's people astray. Please, thank you. Get your fucking karma. To these high priests who are really low priests, let's talk about it. You don't really even know how to lead God's people. You keep leading them astray. You got the real ones, though. The real ones who sacrificed everything to be with God. Meaning they gave up worldly pleasures. They gave up the world. They're in the world, not of it. They crucified their ego. Why? Because Jesus told them to. You know what he said? Pick up your cross and follow me. Notice what he didn't say. Hey, my cross carried it for both of us. He said, pick up your cross and follow me. I'm over it, man. I'm over trying to like play it small. I'm a spiritual person, but I think that the spiritual community is so twisted because we have this like sense of entitlement that we're somehow better than religious people. We're somehow better than Christians. We're better than Muslims. We're better because we just know a truth. Like we know the truth and they don't yet. Yeah, because they have been fucking brainwashed. They are people. They're people. We were brainwashed at one point. We got out of it. Like, what really pisses me off in this community more than anything is the entitlement. I know truth, and like, I'm better, and I'm more pious, and I have this and this, and they're just like, they're beneath us because like, they don't know yet. Okay. Then on the other hand, you get this whole like Christian, like attack dogs, right? Who come after witches and spiritual people. Anybody with a fucking crystal. So man, you get it from both sides. You get the witches hating the Christians and the Christians hating the witches, and it's like, what the fuck? Can't you just like sit down and shut up for 2 seconds, both of you? Christians don't even listen to what Jesus had to say. They don't even listen. He was telling you the kingdom of heaven is within you the whole time. That's what he was saying. Why are you looking out there then? In your 3D reality? The fuck? Everybody's waiting for heaven. Why? Why wait? Why not have it now? Oh, we'll see. I can't wait for heaven. Like when I'm dead, I'm gonna do this and this and that. Why don't you do it now? Why don't you live life now, bro? Why don't you live in nirvana now? It's not these people's fault. It's not Christians. It's not the flock of sheep, God's people. It's not them. It's not them. Oh, no. It's not them. See, it's the leaders, the religious leaders that are fucking up everybody. It's them. These wolves in sheep clothing, man, who think there's not hell to pay for leading people astray, like leading God's people astray. It worked in the Piscean age, but we're not in the age of Pisces anymore. We are in the age of Aquarius now. That shit's not going to work here, okay? These Pharisees who want to convince every single person that they have to follow by their rules and their religion and their Bible. Excuse you? Over my dead body. You want to challenge, accept it? Go ahead. If you think you can get to me after my ancestors and angels and guides told me like you're not gonna be able to, please do so. Go ahead and try it. Hey, thanks so much, Angelo. That's a beautiful, beautiful sentiment. Thank you so much. God bless you as well. Thank you for being here, my love. I love the emojis. Look at that. Beautiful day. You know, of course, it makes me sad that my own friends that, you know, have been sitting here for months just taking my energy and calling themselves my friend. It's like they leave. They literally left the second I started getting loud about my beliefs. My beliefs aren't changing, though. I don't care. I'd rather lose friends than my belief in what I know to be true. I just can't wait. I know the only person that agrees with me in any of this right now is my twin flame. And it's because he teaches the same thing. He preaches the same thing. Man, he inspires the shit out of me. He's so bold about it. He's so bold. He'll say things like, why are you waiting for heaven, bro? Why are you waiting for heaven? Why don't you have it now? And he's like, if heaven is within you, why are you looking externally? Why do you keep saying, look here, look there, there's heaven? No. No. It's within you. What are you doing? He asks people this stuff, and it just, man, it makes me just like fall in love. Oh God, I love it. It's just so, it's like, is this where we're at in the world, though? And that's sweet, Angela. I love you as well. Thank you for being here. And ma'am is my mother. No, I'm miss. I will never be ma'am because I'm aging backwards, Angelo. But yeah, it is sad, you know, everybody left. I was literally talking about my beliefs in religion and how I think religion is of the devil. Quite honestly, Satan worship, you know. And then everybody left. People that I've actually been reading for months, and good. I would have kept giving energy to those people for what? They live in fear frequency. My karma was tied up. Like, karmically speaking, I was feeding them energy, and then they would go and create a reality based on fear, and then I'm gonna be blessed by the divine because of that. I just lost every friend I had, which isn't really, I didn't really have friends. Yeah. In one live stream, you can do that much damage in an hour and 50 minutes. It's cool though. I'm here for it. I think it's such a good sign. I think it's a good sign of prosperous times ahead. I triggered every single person. Whatever. Bye. Like I said, some people may say that I'm a Satan worshiper, a Jezebel spirit, you know, that I worship the devil. I don't care what people say. I just care that their eyeballs will be witnessing me get blessed by the divine. I don't care what people say. They will be calling me blessed. Period. That's it. And if I'm the only person on the planet that believes that truth, oh well, I've got a lot of fight left in me. I will continue to say it every single day, no matter how many people don't agree. I just heard moving on up. So I'm going to be bringing in, ooh, 9 of Cups. I'm going to be bringing in a lot of people that agree with me. My soul tribe, my real ones, the real ones. Ooh. I can't wait for the future. God, it looks so beautiful. Yeah, it does. It looks so good. It looks like love is what it looks like. You know what? It's finally. I'm done trying to convince people of my truth. I'm done trying to convince people to love me, to value me or my work, to believe in my gifts, to leave religion, to believe that heaven is within us. I'm so done. For the first time, I'm done. I'm done. Like, I'm just done. I'm done trying to convince anybody of anything. That's where I went wrong. I was trying to convince people for so long that, like, I knew what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't care if people know anymore what I talk about. I've been a prophet for 11 years. Do I ever get to retire? I've been sharing the gospel for 11 years. Do you ever get to, like, not have to do that? I don't know. They never put that part in the Bible. He just said, share the good news. It's like, okay, great. But is there ever, like, a moment where you can rest? Like, I shared the good news. A fraction of people ever listen to me. Do I get to, like, just, I don't know, like, go on a trip? Do I ever get to just, like, enjoy life? You know? Or is it just constant? Constantly wanting to wake people up from their slumber. Like, God, no, it's fucking boring and it's stupid and it's redundant and I don't have time for it. And who cares? Let them stay asleep. Let people stay asleep. I want to party in heaven. I want to dance in the clouds somewhere. I want, for the first time, something good. Like, I'm over what everybody else wants. I don't give a fuck what you want. You don't even care what you want. You haven't even told the universe what you want, so why the fuck do I care? I want what I want. I want love. I want the real deal. I want amazing things to happen to me. I want truth. I want to know people's true intentions. I want money. I want billions of dollars in my bank account. I want a yacht. I want a private plane. I want to help people with messages of love and light for the world. Like, I want to protect myself from evil eye and black magic. I'm sick and tired of trying to convince other people to protect themselves. I want to enjoy my tea. I want to be flirted with by my twin flame. I want beautiful psychic gifts to come in. I want a hot date. Oh, the lovers on the split here. The cards just fell down. I got the look at that. See, that's what I want. I want magic 24/7. And I want people that don't like magic to just leave. Poof, be gone. That's what I want. Bippity boppity boo. I just feel like the more I'm authentic with myself, the further I get away energetically from everyone that was in a timeline of fear with me. Like, bye. You should have left a long ass time ago. Bye. My family, viewers that you claim to support me. Bye. Greedy moochers, greedy takers. Like, bye. Like, you literally sat here and did nothing to contribute to me or my ability to feel worthy, feel loved. Like, bye. The ones that did, thank you, but I will no longer be reading for you. I just saw with my own 2 eyes, well, my own 3 eyes, that I don't have friends. I went to go speak about my beliefs in religion and everybody dropped like flies. I don't even have friends. I already knew it. I already knew I didn't have friends. I'm not here for friends. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day. I hope everybody does. We're about to be blessed. We're going right up, 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 and away. I love you guys.